a special Champions edition of the Seacoast Sports Forum. I'm Sherm Chester. On this edition of the Seacoast Sports Forum, we want to feature the team that started off the fall sports season for the Bluehawks with a championship season. The Exeter golf team, they dominated Division I with a perfect 27-0 regular season, and they dominated the state team and individual golf championships as well. Now, we're going to start this show off with an interview we did with the Bluehawks at their home course, Exeter Country Club. And we'll start off with head coach Bob Beetle Bailey. You have a program, no ifs and buts about it. The golf program has become a big part of the Bluehawk Nation. Talk about this year's team and the future of the Bluehawk golf team.
Well, we had a lot of returning seniors this year. We had 12 seniors in all. And yeah, we've become pretty good over the past several years, not just the past 2 or 3, but over the past several. And that's because the kids get out and play a lot of golf, and they enjoy it, and they just want to be good. And so they go out and, earn that right to be called the state champions and stuff. No. So what does that leave us for next year? We've still got, I'm looking at the roster, and we've still got 5 or 6 kids that are, that were contributors this year, and there's no reason why they can't remain to be competitive, in the future. So
now you had a very special season, 27-0 in the regular season, tournament season. Was there a point in the season where you knew it was clicking and potentially you had something special going there?
Well, after we got to about 15-0, and we had a stretch where we were going to have 4 matches in 5 days, and we won the whole week. And so after that Friday we played over at Pinkerton, and Hoodcroft has always been just a hard course to play at. It's a great little 9-hole course, and sure enough, the kids come in and they won the match over there against Keene and Pinkerton, and that was 2 of our biggest, teams that we had to play. And we walked away with a, 7 or 8 stroke win. And I said, I said to Kevin McQueen on Monday when I saw him, I said, I think the kids can do this. And Kevin says, Beetle, there's no reason why you can't run the table. He says, go for it. He said, that's what they want to do. And it was really nice too, because we had alumni who were members here at Exeter Country Club. And they'd come up and they say, undefeated. Geez, Coach, we've never had an undefeated team. And these were kids who played on state championship teams back in the 80s and 90s. And they said, we never had an undefeated team. So they said, keep going, get them all. And I think the kids just wanted to do that. They didn't talk about it. They just wanted to do it, and they did it. So we got by Bedford over there, so that was good. And, so then you kind of knew that something was special.
Now, the state tournament, was at Brentwood in Keene.
Yeah.
Talk about that course a little bit, and we'll talk to the guys, Connor and Yascha, but I want to know your perspective when you knew it was going to be played there. Did you have to prep it?
Well, we were fortunate. We had a regular match during the season over there, and it was going to be played on the south course, the same course. And so we knew what the front 9 was kind of like. And then, so we went over the Monday before the tournament. We didn't have school. That worked out well. So we jumped in the van. We went over and took all the seniors and players who were going to play. We went over and played at the south course. And we just kept, I kept track of what was going on. And we shot 383. And I said, that's not too bad, So we go back 4 days later, with the 8 kids, different scores come in from different kids. We shoot the same score, 383, and win by 7 or 8 strokes. So, I mean, it was like, I think we were prepared because we knew the course. Connor played over there a couple of times as a Bluehawk, but both Yascha and Connor played over there a few weeks ago in a big U.S. Challenge Cup match where they played Saturday and Sunday. Connor did real well, and Yascha played. He was in the top 10, I believe, too. So, I mean, we had kind of an idea of what it was going to be. And Andrew Degan, one of the other captains, he played in that tournament, too. And he shot like an 86 at the 76, sorry, at the tournament, and that was a huge score, So, I mean, the kids just came through. We knew the course a little bit, and people were saying, well, you shouldn't be playing a team's home course because that's where Keene plays. The way I looked at it, it's the same for everybody. So, you go out and you play golf, and what happens, what happens. So,
and that's coaching too. That's coaching and familiarizing your players with the potential, whatever, hazards and things that might come up in an actual match play.
We stayed out of most of them.
That's right.
Connor might tell you a story a little bit, but
okay,
other than that.
Okay.
So.
The other thing I wanted to ask you about, now, to keep the program rolling, we talked about, a good program keeps reloading. If there's somebody watching the program that has an interest in golf, a youngster that wants to join the program, what should they be doing?
Well, they should be playing golf before tryouts come around. And, we do have some kids that come out for the team, and I said, well, when did you start playing golf? And they said, we went out a couple of times last week. Well, the kids that are good on the team are still playing this year. They'll be practicing down at Sagamore all winter in the heated booths, and then in the spring they start playing golf, and they start playing in tournaments, whether it's a New Hampshire Golf Association tournament, whether it's a U.S. Challenge Cup, whether it's AJGA. My good players play in those tournaments, and that only builds confidence, and it's just a good thing. I mean, there's no way to get around it. Golf is not as easy as they make it look, and you've got to be able to, practice and play, and that's what they should be doing now. And I know we see a lot of younger kids up here when we're, during the summer when we're having practice. We see some of the younger kids out here playing, and, Kevin and I will say to them as they come through, what grade you in? What grade you in? Keep playing, and stuff like that. So.
Reloading.
Yeah, we try to keep them. Coming. So
another special season for the Bluehawks.
It was unbelievable.
We got to talk to a couple of these guys that had an influence on what happened.
They had a big part of what went on here.
Coach,
so
congratulations.
Thanks a lot, John.
While we were up to Exeter Country Club, we also got to talk with two of the Granite States' most dominating young golfers, as well as leaders of the Bluehawk team, Connor Allard and Yascha Johnston. Big season for you two guys. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. First off, I'm going to ask you the same question that I asked the coach. What point of the season did you guys think, hey, we're going to have a real solid season, but undefeated season? Did you ever think that?
Yeah, I didn't ever cross my mind leading up to the season that we were going to go undefeated. I knew from the very beginning that we had a great chance at winning it. But yeah, I think Coach made a great point. When we played Bedford at Manchester Country Club, and when we won there, we all played really well. I think that was a point in the season that was kind of in the second half where I realized, we haven't lost yet, and we're looking really good. Like this might be able to happen.
What about you?
I was thinking really on our practice. I mean, we had maybe 8 kids shooting in the 30s at practice, and that was a really good sign. And throughout the whole season, we were doing that. And after we won the match at Concord, I'd say, is when I realized, I think we've got a chance at being undefeated this year. Because, Concord's a good team, and they played really well this year.
I want to talk about the individual matchup between you two guys for the state, but I also want to keep on the state tourney. Were there individual holes for each other, or when you were playing that you were saying, hey, this is good. This is a good thing. We're in sync. We're looking at the title here.
Well, I think at Keene, the first 2 holes for both me and Yascha are par 5s to start. And the par 5s are holes that you really have to get, especially they're the first and second holes. So I think getting off to a good start there is something that we did. We were both under par through 2 holes. And I think that really propelled us to just kind of get into a flow for the rest of the round and just keep on going from there.
Yeah, I think I agree with Connor. Like, we had a great start. We were under par through the first few holes, and we had some good momentum off of that. So, great start, led a good round.
And you guys went into the individual tournament, going for the title, and dog eat dog. You guys went 1-2, and it was right down to the final day. So, walk us through that. Yascha, you go first.
So coming into that day, I had a 5-shot lead, and then I had a tough start, and it was kind of hard to rebound after that, like mentally. But throughout the whole day, we were battling pretty hard. It was a good day for golf. And
Now you missed the tournament action last year because of illness, and so I mean, was there in the back of your mind, hey, I want to make this happen because I lost a year basically, or lost the chance? Was that part of the in your gut to win the thing?
Yeah, for sure. I absolutely wanted to win after what happened last year, and Yascha's a great competitor, and it was really awesome to play against him. And it was very natural out there for both of us. We played a bunch together, so it was a pretty easy flow, I felt like. And yeah, we both played really well. We were battling the whole day. It was neck and neck for a lot of it, and I thought in the back of my mind though that whole time it was like, yeah, I really would love to cap off the season with a win.
Is it harder though, knowing that the guy you're going to beat is your teammate?
Yeah, it is. It's a little strange. Like I said, Yascha is a great competitor, and he's really great golfer, and he'll be around for the next couple of years. He's only a sophomore, so the next 2 years are definitely his to take in the state title. So I got one from him, but he's got some more coming.
What about you now? What's in store for you?
Right now, I'm not totally sure. We're still kind of looking at things. I'm going to college, and hopefully I can walk on or go play somewhere in college, and we'll see where that leads me.
Now, the other thing is, living in New England, what do you guys do to stay focused during the winter months? I mean, special training that you guys, to keep sharp.
Yeah, well, like Coach was saying, they have heated bays down at the Sagamore driving range. So those are open all year round, and we can go and hit balls there. And then also, I just have a net that I hit into in my garage, and like a little putting green in my basement that I putt into, and just kind of keep swinging. You're not going to really see where the ball travels, but just to kind of stay loose and keep that motion is just stuff you work on all winter.
What about you, Yascha?
So like Connor said, the Sagamore driving range with the heated bays. But in the winter, I also like to chip in the snow, like in my backyard, like hitting balls out of the snow. So, yeah.
Well, that brings up equipment. I wanted to ask you guys about equipment. Do you guys have any favorite? Now, do you play a certain ball, or you like certain types of clubs, or what?
Yeah, I play the Titleist Pro V1. That's just the ball that I feel like works best for my game, and I've just been using it for a really long time now. And then, yeah, just like basically whatever. If you find something that you really like, you stick with it. So like I have my irons this year that I really enjoy, so I'm sticking with those. And it's really about just getting the feel with your clubs and understanding, how you react with them.
Yeah, I play a Titleist Pro V1X yellow ball. I like the yellow ball because it's easier to see in the after you hit it, and also it's just like when you're competing, like which one's your ball. But like Connor said, just stick with the clubs or you're comfortable with.
And I want to ask you the question about the coach, both Coach Bailey and Coach McQueen. Tell us about them. What have they given to your game?
Both Coach Beetle and Coach McQueen have been great leaders to me. They've taught me some great lessons, and they've been a big help to me in helping my golf game get to another level.
Yeah, they're great. They're great coaches. They're always positive. They'll never let you get down on yourself. I know you'll always see Coach Beetle, whenever you're maybe a little down, he'll look at you and he'll just give you his full-bodied fist pump, and that really just that fires you up, and it doesn't let you get too down on yourself. And like I said, both of them are just really positive. Coach McQueen is great, and he's always there if you need any advice or if you just need help with anything. They're both there for that, which is great.
Well, you made Bluehawk Nation proud, you and the rest of the golf team, and good luck to you next year. And I'm sure you'll be taking charge next year as well, right here at Exeter Country Club for us. So, Bluehawk Nation, what a season. I mean, what a way to start the fall tournament season off with a championship. We appreciate that. And now you set the bar high for the rest of the teams, too. So good luck to you, Connor. Yascha will be talking to you, I'm sure, next year. And Coach Bailey and Coach McQueen, job well done for another championship for the Exeter Bluehawk golf team. Thanks to Yascha Johnston and Connor Allard, as well as Coach Bob Beetle Bailey. And again, congratulations for another Exeter Bluehawk State golf championship. What a season. But I think there are more championships to come in their future. This is Sherm Chester thanking you for joining us for this special edition of the Seacoast Sports Forum.
And this year's Division I boys champion, shooting an even par score of 144 from Exeter High School, Connor Allard.
You can listen to the Seacoast Sports Forum on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to watch the episodes of the Seacoast Sports Forum on our Seacoast Sports Forum YouTube page. And when you're there, hit the bell to subscribe and like us. And if you have any sports photos or game videos you'd like to send us or comments, seacoastsportsforum@yahoo.com. This is Sherm Chester inviting you to join us for the next edition of the Seacoast Sports Forum.